Hello everyone. Today I would like to tell you 10 short thoughts on special announcements. Number one, first, the speaker introduced her name and she said she would be their biology professor that semester. Next, she announced that course was an introductory course for students not majoring in science. However, she said it was not easy, so she suggested study hard to pass the exam. Finally, she said she was going to begin that night by talking about the scientific method. Number two, first, the speaker introduced a boat flight 140 non-stop to Hong Kong. Next, the speaker suggested all passengers bring their seat backs to an upright position, and she reminded smoking of any kind was not allowed on that flight. After that, she announced their in-flight movie would begin after takeoff in about 30 minutes. Finally, she announced earphones were available for $5 and could be reused on future flights with their airline. Number three, first, the speaker announced that stop on their garden tour would be very short, so she suggested return to the bus in 15 minutes. Next, she said they had one more garden to visit before their lunch break, so they had to leave on time because they didn't want to leave anyone behind. Finally, she suggested stay close to someone who have a watch if they didn't. Number four, first, the speaker said hello to passengers and she announced that were the express train to New York. Next, she suggested walking across the platform to check if they were looking for the local train. After that, she suggested assisting young children and elderly travelers and watching for the closing doors when they stepped onto the express train. Finally, she announced next stop was New York. Number five, first, the speaker got audience attention and she said she was sorry to announce that Michael Nones, the lead actor who had been playing Macbeth, was sick that night. So next, she announced the role of Macbeth for that night's performance would be understudy of Fred Saito. Finally, she hoped the audience had enjoyed the show and she thanked for watching. Number six, first, the speaker got driver's attention and she suggested the driver of blue car parked near the front door move his car. Next, she announced that area was for delivery trucks only, so she suggested move his car to the parking garage. Finally, she reminded on illegally that cars would be towed. Number seven, first, the speaker announced the 10:30 guided tour of the museum would begin in 15 minutes. So next, she suggested all ticket holders line up at the end of the hall and go to the front desk to get tickets if they didn't have tickets. Finally, she reminded tickets were free. However, they have to have one to participate in the tour. Number eight, first, the speaker said hello to passengers and introduced that were their captain speaking. Next, he announced in about 5 minutes They would be passing over Lake Frank. After that, he suggested, look out the left side of the plane to see the lake. Finally, he commented that the clouds had cleared up and they had beautiful sunny weather, so he thought they should get a good view. Number 9. First, the speaker announced after the news on Radio 2000 they would have that day's weather report. Next, uh, she announced that afternoon they would hear an interview with Miss Lucinda Park Wood, famous violinist, who would discuss her recent concert tour. After that, she reminded Miss Park would also be giving away 2 free copies of her last CD, titled Souls of String. Finally, she suggested keeping their dial looked to Radio 2000 and not miss their chance to be that day's lucky caller number 7. Number 10. First, the speaker got staff attention and she announced a set of house keys were found in the cafeteria that morning at 10:30 a.m. Next, she suggested checking their wallets, pockets, and purses to make sure they hadn't misplaced their keys. After that, she suggested coming to the main office to identify them and asked for Mr. Jane if they thought the keys were theirs. Finally, she thanked you for your